Good afternoon. Live from Colombia, South America. Pretty much in this episode is this is the Academy of Art University online education, and pretty much I'm I'm a student at the Academy of Art University in San Francisco. My strategy is I was taking 4 online classes, but I'm the type that I had to break it up. So my strategy for this semester for um, fall semester 2018 is I took 2 online courses and 2 physical courses at the university, and I think I'm gonna stick with this. Um, Pretty much, it's a nice balance. What I did with um, the 2 courses that I did at the university, I did one real early, and the second one I did real late. It was kind of something just to break up my routine. I think I'm gonna do that again for spring semester 2019. So I was crossing my fingers because one of my classes, I pretty much, um, I was waiting on uh, my Pro Tools software for my sound design class. And I don't know, it's just my counselor this semester wasn't really on par. I don't know if they didn't get any funding, but I wish, they would communicate more on, what's going on their side to kind of give me a leg up to go and find somebody that has the Pro Tools. But I was so busy in this fall semester 2018 that my time, and plus now I'm doing YouTube videos. I didn't know it'd suck up a lot of my time. What I added was I was cooking my own meals, going to the gym, and then pure studying. So there was like no time in between to just fuck around and try to find the software. So I was pretty much bogged. It kind of got a little depressed waiting on my grades. So it finally posted. So this is the my final grades review for fall 2018. So let's get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and log in. Oh, and I start class on the 4th of February. So I'll be out here in South America recharging my batteries with my family until the 4th of February. Um, my strategy too is pretty much um, consistency and persistence, but pretty much learning how to balance the burnout and not burn out. So pretty much like right now, it's pretty much recouping, from the U.S. and because the U.S. has this stigma like in the environment, and I'm from the U.S. I grew up in Georgia. Now that I'm in California, it's just a high level of negative energy in the air that I've noticed, and people, and I've noticed like just being here, it's like holy shit, so this is a whole nother world, and then being with my family, the recharge is even better, you know, having a woman, in the household is key for me, and little semester by semester, I'm gonna buy a house in California, and then move my family back and forth from here to there. So we'll be able to move back and forth because I'm pretty much investing in the U.S. and in Colombia. You know, as far as business. So I'm gonna start in the U.S. and then in Colombia, and then expand to Europe. But that's later on. Once I get up and going. So I mean, for now, I'm getting my education on. So just I'm at the Academy of Art University. Like I was saying before, I got 2 online and then 2 on campus. Excuse me. And I was pretty much okay. These two, my introduction to producing, I take that in the morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. I got a B. Excited about that. My After Effects for professional editors, I got a B. I take this class at 7 at night. So these two, you know, I I was these 2 classes were pretty much I had the weakest in. I had no type of like drive or no no history of like doing these classes. So I mean, to come off and get a B in both, like I put in the work. Basically, that's all I got to say. And two B's, average B's. So pretty much that puts me at 3.0 for points. And that's another thing. I learned, like, I never got into like converting my GPA um, to a 4.0 scale. So pretty much this taught me, I've been on probation. I'm in a VA voc rehab program. With it's a program with me being a disabled veteran, and I think last semester I'm on probation. I was like headed for a master's, and then they dropped me because my GPA was like a 1.6. My counselor was like, "Yo, this is your last semester. If you drop again, we're gonna have to take you out of the program." So that was one thing. Like I just had to get serious. I had to chop off like a lot of friends. Well, just one friend. You know, it was just it just our lives. Like we came up together and everything. Like I love him for that. But it was just like I'm on a whole nother climb, and he just wasn't with it. So I mean, I respect him for that. So I mean, it's like when you're on your path, when you're following your dreams, you want friends to come up with you, and I've been like that all my life, and this is the first time I had to just climb this mountain myself, and this is the results of it. So I'm gonna go over it. So pretty much, okay, I got a 3.0 in that, 3.0 in that. Sound design, a D plus. I'll go over that. Designing careers, flying colors. So um, I'm gonna go into pretty much the comments. The feedback is awesome. Always read your feedback, so you know what to improve on. Never, like, when I first started seeing this, I kind of got like, it's intimidating, and then somebody criticizing you, and it's arts. You just gotta just take it and rock with it. As you can see, I just rocked this class. It was my online designing careers course. My final grade, A. It was a pleasure having you in class. I hope you have a great new year. All the best to you in your career. So that one was from my instructor, Chris Frederick. And then my second online class was from Fabrizio Del Bello. As you can see, the B plus, the B, the C. Like, after here, this was all Pro Tools. And the reason why I wasn't able to turn anything because of the Pro Tools. It started to like drip off in here. And then final grade from my sound design online class, D plus, and it reads, I have gotten your email, and I'm sorry you encountered quite few difficulties about getting the software. You did very good with the entire semester. Always turn in all quizzes, assignments, and good job on the last assignment, the essay. I hope I will see you again. Please follow your dreams. Don't give up. Your hard work will pay back one day. Trust me. All the best. So, I mean, as you can see, I wasn't even bullshitting this class. Um, I mean, if I would have had the Pro Tools, I know I would have had an easy B, because I was persistent each week on doing my assignments and not fucking off and going out for hot wings and watching games and shit. So that was a lot of shit that I cut out. Oh man, it was crucial, but I mean, I know if I would have got my software, I would have got that B. And if my counselor if she would have just communicated, like, let me know what was really going on, I could have found another solution. But she was, every time I talked to her, she was like, okay, it's on the way. We're gonna get it to you, And when you trust somebody like that, it kind of breaks up. Um, Pretty much like the friendship, or the connection we had. So it kind of, like, this semester I'm gonna confront her about it. I was gonna do it last semester, but I was like, nah, I'll wait. But luckily, once I add it up, I'll show you guys, like, you know, my decision on why I didn't confront her like right off the rip. Okay, my third class is with my instructor was Peter Heller, and this he was my instructor for Introduction to Producing. Got a B. I mean, as you can see, I had to lead the last day of class, but I mean, producing, and this was probably like one of the worst classes, but to come off with a B, I'm happy. Final grade. Your enthusiasm for the class was evident in your class participation and in all the assignments which you did with care. Your final project looked great and displayed a lot of effort and creativity, as with your coverage and some of the other work you turned in. The business elements of the final project would have benefited from more research, analysis, and detail. Okay, so pretty much I got from that. Okay, once the pretty much I should have had a breakdown of like more, as he was saying, more research, analysis, and detail from the business aspect on pretty much the allotment of how the money was going to be distributed. So next time I'll just do a Excel spreadsheet and then go from there. So I appreciate my professor on that one. And then last but not least is my Adobe After Effects class, and my instructor was Doug Williams. Came off with a B. I mean, I was going. This was hell on wheels. Um, but I got a B. I know you struggled with the program, but in the end, you did improve over time, and you always came to class and had good comments for fellow students. So I mean, that was one thing that I had to compensate for because of my trying to pick up, because I had a lot of young people in that class and they were flying by. They were professionals, and I was in there like, holy shit, just trying everything. I just didn't give up, and I came to class even when I had my projects was looking like shit. I still came. So I mean, I had to compensate for something. So I was like, shit, let me just come to class, comment, and then learn from there. I mean, humiliated. I was humiliated like a wow, because of I was going against greats. So I mean, but to me to pull the B off, learn lesson. So my thing was, I was shooting for a 2.0, and I managed to hit. Okay, I'll go through. This is something that instead of me waiting, I didn't know I can transform like find my GPA. So what I did, let me pull out the calculator. So okay, I got an A, and so an A is a 4, and then I got two B's, which is 3. So I got two of them, so that makes it a 6. So that's 10, and then I got a D plus, which is a 1.3, and equals. And then I divide that by the average, which is 4. I have 4 classes, 4 grades. So divide that by 4, 2.8. So pretty much I hit like um, I'm supposed to get higher than the 2.0, and then to get me back on FAFSA, I had to hit the 2.5, so I hit the 2.8. So that's pretty much um, what I hit for fall semester 2018 is 2.8, and then this time up, I'm shooting for 3.5. Um, I'm confident. I just gonna follow the same strategy that I did last semester, going into this semester, and then the money that I received from FAFSA, that's pretty much my investment money. That will not go into nothing, personal expenses, anything like that. It's a straight investment. Um, so and that's why I think I'm motivated too. I know I'm motivated because getting that extra money on the side, and for to help my investments grow even more. And then I'm in the process of South America. I bought some land on a lake, so I mean out here, like once I get 20,000 saved up, I'm gonna start building on my property, my dream home. So I'll have that going probably by the end of next year, 2019. Going into 2020, I'll be ready for that, like close to it. But I'm just thinking of ways to stack up my my account for the Yeah, 20K. Now I'm sitting at close to 4K. So I got 16K more to go. So this whole year is predicated on that. So that's pretty much. I just want to show you guys what it's like, as a student, or especially if you're, you could do this civilian, or if you're military. But I'm really more trying to help veterans because the programs are out there. Like, I mean, they're there for us to help us, and a lot of us. I mean, it's just what's the word? I mean, a lot of veterans are into it, but I noticed, like, even at the school, I talk to a lot of veterans, but they're just pretty much they're there for the paycheck. I mean, I was like that too, so I can't knock them, but I snapped out of it because I just started to feel myself just unworthy of everything. So I told myself, you know what? I mean, if I'm gonna be alone for this ride, I mean, temporarily, and it's not a forever thing, because I love to be around people and socialize. Like, that's my thing. But now I just turned on, like, pretty much reinvented myself again. I'm starting to go to, like, networking events. Um, I use Bright Event a lot. I've already went to a Facebook event, Salesforce, and then LinkedIn. So this semester, spring semester 2019, I look forward to going to other events. Oh, Blizzard. I did went to a Blizzard event. Well, they came to the school, but it was them. But actually, the three places that I went for networking were at their headquarters. Was LinkedIn. I went to their headquarters in downtown San Francisco. Facebook, that was like down in Palo Alto, and then Salesforce Tower, that's in San Francisco. So that's pretty much it. I'll pretty much let you guys know the classes I'll be taking um, for this coming up semester. I'm wishing everybody a happy New Year's. Um, I mean, education is, you never stop. I'm 40 right now, and I'm just getting back into the swing of things. I'm like, holy shit, it's like your mind. Education is a workout. Like, you have your. I'm pretty much my own personal trainer, so I train myself my physical. Now I'm getting into my mental training, which is school. So, and it's really helping me out. So, as you can see, I'm with an associate's degree. So I'm trying to get it back up so I can get a master's. So that's what I'm shooting for. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if it was inspiring for you, share, with other people that are looking to better themselves, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.